millions of us aliens walk among you. Especially in the United States. Who are we? Que sommes-nous en français? Très bien! Well, that's because we are, you guessed it, Canadian. Yeah, we got all those typical Canadians you've seen before and y'all know, but we're going to talk about the fluff and a few obscure Canadians, and even a real Canadian might learn something in this video, but we're going to get a little bit serious later. Yeah, we got the great one, Wayne Gretzky. We got a lot of hockey players, hundreds of them. I could do a video for hours about hockey players. Yeah, we got Drake, and we got Lil Tay, the fake little poser that we don't even know where she was born, but she's Canadian. We're not proud of her. She's a flexer. What is a flexer? Hey, we got Justin Biebs. We got the Biebs. We're not proud of him too, but he does sell records, so he's good for the economy. But we love William Shatner. Hey, Canadians in space. James Doohan, Scotty and Kirk. Hard to believe two Canadians were on the Starship Enterprise. It's absolutely true. And we can't forget about John Colicos. This guy had a super long career, especially in character acting in sci-fi. You will remember him from the original Star Trek series and from Deep Space Nine, and of course as Baltar from the original Battlestar Galactica series. And speaking of Battlestar Galactica, one of the most iconic last roles of profile for Lorne Greene was as Commander Odama. Now, Max Headroom, hard to believe, actually a Canadian. And speaking of space, Tommy Chong, spaced out. Canadians are part of the pod culture. Hey, it's illegal now. We just relax about it. We don't care. Superman's girlfriend was actually a Canadian, Margot Kidder. We just lost her recently. And of course, the adopted father of Superman was Glenn Ford in that same movie. And Glenn Ford had a 50-year silver screen career. Amazing career. Patrick Gallagher, I actually sat next to him in grade 12 algebra and a few other classes. I went to school with Pat. He's had a long career that's picked up in the last 10 years. He was on the first season of Glee. And he's done a lot of different work in sci-fi, and I believe he's now on General Hospital. Raymond Burr, also born in the same town as Patrick, New Westminster, born there, buried there. I mean, I don't need to say much about him.
You didn't kill Thompson, but you did, Mr. Wells.
The Rock, yeah, he's actually Canadian. Not making this up, folks. And some funny guys. Canadians are funny. Norm McDonald, Quebec City. He was actually one of the best parts of SNL during those bad seasons. And of course, Lorne Michaels, another Canadian, fired him, but we still like Lorne. Lorne has encouraged a lot of Canadians, especially people like Dave Foley. You'll remember him from News Radio. Funny guy, among many careers that Lorne Michaels has supported. And of course, how can we forget Leslie Nielsen? Leslie Nielsen was the first famous international Canadian I ever met as a kid. When I was growing up in the Yukon, he would come up and hang out with his brother, who was a politician in the Yukon, in the far north, and I would see Leslie Nielsen wandering around Whitehorse and in parades. Great guy. Howie Mandel, fabulous Canadian from Toronto. I've seen him live up here in Canada. I've seen him throw his entire script away and work off the audience. Amazing. When he's good, he's really good. Catherine O'Hara, SCTV alumni. Amazing, funny woman. Really a large body of work. Amazing Canadian, and I hope we get a few more great years out of Catherine. Canada is more than just arts and entertainment. So let's get serious now.